Welcome student. Yesterday we come to know about phases in phase rule. First point we have seen what is meant by phase, and this phase is denoted by number of phases is denoted by letter P. Then we come to know about components. Now components, number of components for system are denoted by C. Today we have to see third point, that is degree of freedom. This degree of freedom is denoted by letter capital F. This degree of freedom capital F is also known as variance. Means if we have system, then in order to study phase rule, you must know number of phases of that system as well as number of components along with the degree of freedom. First of all, see definition of variance or degree of freedom. This degree of freedom can be defined as number of variable factors like pressure, temperature, concentration or composition which must be required to specify a system at equilibrium. समझ में आया? What is meant by degree of freedom? Degree of freedom can be defined as minimum number of variable factors. Minimum number of variable factors, just like pressure, temperature, composition or we can say concentration. These number of, among these three, the number of variable factors are required to specify the system which is at equilibrium. Such a number of factors required to specify system at equilibrium is called as degree of freedom. That's why definition of degree of freedom, see definition. Degree of freedom can be defined as number of variable factors like pressure, temperature and concentration or composition required to specify or define a system at equilibrium. It will be clear from examples. Now see examples in order to study the degree of freedom. Now if for a given mass of gas, if we have gas, then for given mass of gas, you know the van der Waals equation for 1 mole is PV equals to RT. If we have such a system of a gas, for given mass of gas, you know PV equals to RT is followed at 1 mole of gas. Now if the pressure and temperature is known to you, then volume of this system get automatically fixed. समझ में आ रहा? ये मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट से आप बोल सकते हैं कोई भी गैस एक पर्टिकुलर मास के लिए PV इक्वल्स टू RT 1 मोल के लिए फॉलो कर रहा है और स्पेसिफिक पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू ऑफ प्रेशर एंड टेम्परेचर आर नोन टू यू, देन वॉल्यूम गेट ऑटोमेटिकली फिक्स एट इक्विलिब्रियम for a given gaseous system. Here, in order to explain this gaseous system at equilibrium, only we must know two variable factors, pressure and temperature. Then and then we are able to explain this system at equilibrium. Because if these two are known to you, then volume get automatically fixed. And our definition suggests degree of freedom is number of variable factors like pressure, temperature or composition or concentration required to specify the system at equilibrium. मतलब ये गैसियस सिस्टम को आपको एक्सप्लेन करना है तो आपको प्रेशर और टेम्परेचर पता है तो वॉल्यूम ऑटोमेटिकली फिक्स हो जाता है, वो उसकी वैल्यू पता होने की जरूरत नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई इफ यू नो पी एंड टी मीन्स टू वेरिएबल्स, देन third variable, that is volume, get automatically fixed. That's why here in this case degree of freedom F is equals to 2. What is it? 2. This is the first example. Now take second example. If we consider the solubility of gas, if we consider solubility of gas, if we consider the solubility of any salt, salt is taken, means if we have taken sodium chloride as a salt and we have to study the solubility of that salt. Now here in this system what happens, if we are, our system is solubility of salt like NaCl, this system you have to study. Before this, you know there is one important factor, temperature affects on the solubility. मतलब if you prepare a solution of this NaCl, this is NaCl solution. How this solution is prepared? Here a definite quantity of water is taken. In that water sodium chloride is added. Okay, here it is solvent and it is solute. Okay, now it is added and allowed to stir. Homogeneous solution is formed. Okay, then again NaCl is added. What happens after this addition of NaCl is continue and allowed to stir? One stage comes there where we can say that this is saturated solution of NaCl. मतलब क्या, NaCl अपन ने उसमें इस तरह से ऐड किया और स्टर किया, एक स्टेज ऐसी आएगी कि ऐड किया हुआ NaCl उसमें डिसॉल्व नहीं होगा. At that time we may say this solution is saturated. And at this stage, if we heat it, what happens? Some quantity of undissolved NaCl due to temperature get dissolved into it. Means there is the effect of temperature on the solubility. Solubility increases as temperature increases. Temperature बढ़ाने की वजह से ज़्यादा मात्रा में NaCl यहाँ पर dissolve होगा. Okay, means here in order to study this solubility of NaCl salt, only you must know only one variable factor, and that variable factor is temperature. If you know the temperature, then and then you are able to study this solubility of salt. Because when saturated solution is formed, this solid NaCl, then saturated solution of NaCl, okay, and vapor phase are in equilibrium. Okay, but here in order to study this system you must know only temperature. That's why degree of freedom for this system is 1, because only one variable factor among this pressure, temperature and composition, only there is a requirement of temperature. One variable is known to you to study this solubility of salt. Okay, now we may take second example. Yesterday we have seen, if water system is studied, which system? Water system. You know, in a water system, water in solid state is in equilibrium with water in liquid state, and which is in equilibrium with water in vapor phase. Okay, these three phases are in equilibrium at one point. Okay, and you don't know the among these three factors, pressure, temperature and composition. Okay, here this equilibrium is established at a one point. Okay, at 1 atmospheric pressure and at a 0 degree Celsius. We can say that here there is one equilibrium, but if these three phases are in equilibrium at a one point, that's why there is no need of pressure, temperature or composition. That's why here degree of freedom is 0. Means here it is zero variant system, because value of F is 0. It is univariant system because degree of freedom is 1. Here bivariant system, means depending upon the number of F, systems are classified: zero variant, univariant, or zero variant, or we can say non-variant. Non-variant system. It is univariant system. It is bivariant system. Okay, this is degree of freedom. See, next point, that is the true equilibrium. Now, what is meant by true equilibrium? If any system is considered and the same state, solid, liquid, gas, and the same state is obtained by approach from either direction. In any system, if same state is obtained by either direction, then we can say that the state of true equilibrium is obtained here. If we consider water, equilibrium of ice and water in liquid state, this equilibrium is attained at a pressure of 1 atmosphere and temperature of 0 degree Celsius, that is equals to 273 Kelvin. This equilibrium is attained, and after this, irrespective of the fact whether the equilibrium is obtained, whether the equilibrium is attained by partial melting of ice or partial freezing of water, such a system is or exists at equilibrium is known as true equilibrium. Means in the true equilibrium, what happens when the same state is obtained by approach from either direction? Means for water at a given temperature and at a pressure, means pressure at 1 atmospheric pressure and temperature at 273 Kelvin, irrespective of the fact whether the equilibrium is obtained either by freezing liquid water or by melting solid ice, that is water. Such a system is said to be in a true equilibrium. Now, second, metastable equilibrium. Now, in this metastable equilibrium, a state of metastable equilibrium can be obtained only by careful approach from one direction. If we consider water, then it is possible to convert liquid water, it is possible to convert liquid water at -4 degrees Celsius, means temperature of 269 Kelvin. Here there is water, but if we take H2O in liquid state and its temperature is decreased, then at -4 degrees Celsius there is water in liquid state. But if we consider H2O in solid state, and if you maintain its temperature at -4 degrees Celsius, that is 269 Kelvin, then it is not possible to have a water in a liquid state. This is not possible. Such a state is a metastable equilibrium. Means we can say that this water is immediately converted into ice by slightly disturbing when H2O is in liquid state and its temperature is decreased to -4 degrees Celsius, then there is water in liquid state. Okay, and if we disturb this water, means there is a, one can say, if we stir that water, then automatically that liquid water is converted into ice. Such a state, one directional state, is called as a metastate, metastable equilibrium. If it is not possible to have water with solid, H2O is allowed to melt at a temperature of -4 degrees Celsius. Now next point is phase diagram. Now this phase diagram can be defined as the condition of equilibrium of system can be conveniently studied by means of phase rule, and using the diagram is known as phase diagram. This is phase diagram. What is meant by phase diagram? Phase diagram can be defined as the condition of equilibrium. What? The condition of equilibrium of system can be conveniently studied by means of a phase rule using a diagram is known as phase diagram or equilibrium diagram. Phase diagram or equilibrium diagram. In this way, this is nothing but a phase diagram. Okay.